actually, I made an interview. It was with Josh in Munich.
Oh yeah.
And he was talking about your new album, and he was saying that you have so many good songs that he doesn't know which one he would say not to put on the album. You know, how do you decide which songs to put on the new album, and how is that for you?
Well, this time around, I only wrote a certain amount of songs, that I completed. So they all went on there.
Okay.
Like anything I had, it's on there.
Okay. So are you glad to be back? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I kind of went on a vacation for a little while, and so I guess I'm back. It's kind of funny. I'm back here in Berlin.
Yeah, you're back here, back with music.
Yeah.
But why not with under the name of Distillers, the Distillers?
Because I made a new record. I wanted to do something different, and I tried to get the Distillers back together, and it just wasn't right. It just didn't sound right. It wasn't the right time, or, it was me and Andy, and we played together, and it was stale, like stale bread, when bread is old. Yeah. There's nothing exciting. It wasn't like, didn't feel fresh or new. It just felt heavy and just not right,
What would you say are the main differences between Spinnerets and the Distillers, and now you as a solo artist?
Well, the Distillers, obviously, the last incarnation of the band was my favorite, with the boys, and we recorded that last record over 6 weeks. It was a long time. We'd never had that much time to make a record before. We usually made records in 2 weeks.
That's fast.
Yeah, that's punk rock standards, I think, as fast as you can. Spinneret was more of a collaborative effort. And we kind of threw the kitchen sink, like everything we could, any sound, we put it all in there. So it was layer heavy, and it was really hard to recreate live. And this is just me in the studio or at home in the garage or just tinkering around for a really long time. And then it slowly coming together, and Alan Johannes is, he wrote bass lines on my record that are incredible and guitar lines that are incredible. And I don't know, I think the theme that's the same is my voice, and that they're my songs. These days I'm tending to go toward the light, I want to be happy, I want to live my life. I want to have a good life.
And you had the impression, maybe in the earlier days, that it was not so positive, everything?
Yeah. And it was just heavy. It was a lot. It was really intense all the time. And I kind of struggled with depression for a really long time. And then I struggled with the drug addiction to meth. And I couldn't really find my way out, And then I had kids, and that kind of saved me, And I don't know, I just feel great. I feel like I have a purpose, and I'm just, I feel satiated. I feel satisfied.
But Josh also had a tough time, with his also injury and that. What happened? Did that happen to almost the same time, or was it different times?
Well, I mean, that was pretty brutal, That was just one of many things that happened. And it was one of the big things, because when the doctor said he died, I was like, okay, it's time to I don't want to lose you. You don't want to lose you. We don't want to lose you, Mm-hmm. Got to make change.
So that was also a change. That was the point for you.
Wake up call, It was just a big wake up call to just change our philosophy on life and, trying to be positive. I think when you're in that dark place and someone's there and there's just like a little beacon of light or something that you see or something that someone says, it can really make a really big difference, you know? And he's the same for me. I mean, he's my best friend, and we support each other, and we love each other, and we have a family, and, you know, you want the best for the people that you love.
And how is it now with the children? Now you two are on tour, and you're going to be together on tour. I've seen that's really cool at the Frequency, for example.
Yeah.
And is it also going to be a little bit tough? Have you thought about how to organize this with the children at home?
Well, I fly home on Saturday, and then on Sunday we all fly to Australia together. Yeah, and you know, I have a lot of family there, and we got Camille like a tutor, someone to do school on the road. So she's going to do a little bit of school every day, and then we're going to go and do fun stuff and play at night. It's a lot. I don't know. We've never done it before, you know, both working and with the kids. So, but I think our kids keep us sane, you know. They keep us on the right path.
And you are from Australia. How is it? Are you looking forward to go home again? Have you been there for? Because the last time I heard you speak about it, you haven't been there for a long time.
I haven't been home for about 3 years, so it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to go see the kangaroos and hold some koalas and see my family and, you know, have some lamingtons. Australians know what lamingtons are. It's like a little cake, and I don't know. It's like it's exciting.
But you feel home in America, or is still home Australia for you?
I mean, I haven't lived in Australia for about, it's probably the same amount of time that I lived there. I grew up. I left when I was 17, 18, so I've been in the States about the same amount of time, almost. And I consider America my home. I mean, it's my home. That's what I know, you know. When I go home, I love it, and I miss it. And but I don't have the same desire to live there.
Okay. Now I've seen the video to the new song, and I don't know. I interpreted it in a kind of way, and I wanted to ask you if you thought the same. And the baby kind of sneaks out and goes into the world, and the world welcomes it, but it's a little bit tough. There are some conflicts, and I wanted to ask you, are there certain conflicts that you wanted to put or to address in this video that you think are important to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of upheaval in parts of the world, in certain parts of the world, and in the world over. But, you know, Syria, that was, I don't know. I watched videos of that, and I just can't believe that can happen. You know, I just can't believe it. And the Arab Spring, people are rioting. You know, they want the, you know, the right to be free, the right to be gay, the right to be themselves, and to be supported. You know, and to not struggle. And that song came about because, you know, you get pregnant and you're bringing a child into the world, and you start to have anxiety about what kind of world you're bringing your child into. And so that was something I just, you know, it's just themes that I was talking about. And also you see the babies, they're in a conference. So it's not just my baby that comes out, it's a whole bunch of babies. They're all sitting there, and there's a big board, and he's showing them, you know, this is what's happening. We need to change this. So it's like a hope for the future too, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what do you think is the most important thing that the children can change?
As we go along, hopefully it's more acceptance for, you know, humankind in all walks of life, and all different colors, and all races, and, you know, all sexuality, and, you know, without bias and judgment. I really hope that for the future, you know, for kids. I mean, that you know, it's just a dream, but I think it's possible. Yeah. I think the further we go, we're becoming less racist, you know, less judgmental. I mean, I know that's true for my generation. Not everybody, but the majority, I think.